This is the weather forecast video for Sunday, January 8th, 2012. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see a few high and mid-level clouds over the southern plains with a storm system developing there, and some more clouds over the Pacific Northwest with a storm system in that area. Otherwise, the nation is fairly quiet and clear. Watch warning map from just before midnight shows some winter storm watches, warnings, and advisories over New Mexico into West Texas and up into the Colorado Rockies, and some dense fog continues along the Gulf Coast. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday evening at 6 o'clock, shows some heavy amounts of precipitation from Texas through the deep south and then up into the New England states with 1 to 3 inches of precip possible there. Let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 6 p.m. this evening. You can see there's that upper level feature between Tucson and El Paso with a bit of energy extending up into the central plains, but only precip down in the south and into New Mexico will be the main story across really the country. The rest of the nation is quiet, and here it's just a little bit cool with highs in the 30s to near 40. It'll be a little bit warmer on Monday with the upper level feature moving into Texas with some rain there, and maybe a little bit of light snow activity over the northern Great Lakes. Tuesday, that upper level feature moves to about Little Rock. Could be some cloudiness across the southern counties of the state with that upper level feature bringing some precip as far north as northern and central Missouri. That moves off on Wednesday. Here comes another plunge of Arctic weather, or what could be Arctic weather, with maybe a few snow flurries or light snow showers across the state Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. By Thursday, that's moved off to the east with some snow even down into Oklahoma and maybe West Texas, and some flurries and maybe some lake effect over the Great Lakes. But here it just gets cold, highs back down into the 20s. It'll stay that way into Friday with some rain and snow off to our east. And here we're just going to be cold, which is actually average, highs in the 20s to lower 30s. We head into Saturday. The cold air plunges all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Be some rain over Florida, maybe a little bit of snow over New England. Otherwise, it's fairly quiet across the country and cold. A week from today, on the 15th, it's a trough axis along the East Coast. Another trough is beginning to dig in over the Pacific Northwest with another plunge of cold air behind that. Otherwise, maybe some rain-snow mix over the southeast and some rain and mountain snow over the northwest. That's what it looks like from a week from today. We head further into the month, the 19th. Trough axis moving across the state down into the Baja California area, and with that there could be some snow with that, with rain down to the south, and another system in Alberta that could be coming through a few days after that could bring some snow activity to the state. At the end of the forecast on the 23rd, a pretty big upper level feature over Ontario and Quebec near James Bay. We're still in a northwesterly flow with a ridge over the southwest, and that means we're still cold with maybe a few flurries, but it gets really warm west of the Rockies and into California, where they've been a little bit cooler to begin the year. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.